30-inch underwater pipeline at immense speed, these 5 men found themselves in an unimaginable waking nightmare.
Isn't
But
this
only one of
the
them would
P
live to tell
Delta
the
P
tale. A
video?
GoPro camera mounted on one of the divers
saw this.
recorded the exact moment disaster struck. What it unveils will send shivers down your spine.
No.
On February 25th, 2022,
I gotta take a
at the
look.
Berth 6 platform in Pointe-à-Pierre, the men of LMCS, Faisal Kirban, Kazim Ali Jr., Rishi Nagasar, Yusuf Henry, and Christopher Boudram were tasked with maintenance work on a dormant pipeline. The pipeline belonged to Paria Fuel Company, a government-owned oil company in Trinidad and Tobago. The pipe in question was a 30-inch U-shaped pipeline which runs along the seabed. It was designed to transport oil from Berth 6, where ships unload their oil, to Berth 5, the refinery. While some risk was involved, the 5-person diving team were well prepared and experienced divers. The team placed an air tube inside a diving bell, a unique habitat shaped like an 8-foot cube. The diving structure provided a dry workspace for the LMCS maintenance team. LMCS installed the cube structure over the pipe at Berth 6 to displace the water inside the work area. The cube created a pressure pocket of air that forced out the ocean water to create an appropriate workspace. Once ready, this work area allowed the crew to remove their diving gear and safely use their tools to perform their essential work. Undoubtedly, they had completed the procedure hundreds of times. As the 5 veteran divers performed their duties, it was business as usual, until it wasn't. The company installed an inflatable plug 2 weeks earlier to protect the pipe's oil and prevent contamination. The line wasn't in service then, though it could be put into service when needed. The industry calls this dead legs, and it isn't without its risks. While this is standard procedure, the process requires intense planning, process hazard risk assessment, and close monitoring. Preparing for maintenance jobs like this can take days, if not longer. Unfortunately, this likely means the oil company wasn't willing to prepare for a safe operation. But like most employees, the 5 divers were following
the
orders.
oil company?
The divers descended to their work site, unaware of the surprise. As it turns out, inflatable plugs like this are pressurized, holding back the high-pressure air in the diving bell and the low-pressure air in the pipe itself. These events created the formula for disaster. Once Ali Jr. handed a wrench to his crewmates in the diving bell, they began loosening the valve to release the plug. The 5 divers had no warning. As soon as they released the plug, the pressure difference turned the inside of the pipe into a relentless vortex, ruthlessly sucking in air, water, people, and equipment into its depths. The power of the suction was too strong, and a torrent of water surged into the diving
Why are
bell,
you showing such
turning
random
their sanctuary into a death trap.
fucking
The sudden
clips?
influx of water and pressure differential unleashed a force that yanked the men and their tools into the narrow pipeline. In the blink of an eye, they found themselves hurtling violently through a whirlpool of water and oil for an agonizing 90 seconds, fighting for oxygen. Suddenly, they came to a stop. They gathered themselves and assessed their positions in the pipe, realizing the gravity of their situation. They discovered that the violent tornado of water, air, and oil left them settled somewhere in the line where an air pocket allowed them to breathe. The sole survivor, Christopher Boudram, vividly recounts how it went down.
A tornado, everything just spinning and beating you up and tapping so fast, I couldn't react. The only thing I remember able to do was cover my head, like in the fetal position. After that, all I remember, I didn't even remember actually getting pulled in the pipe. I just remember going pulled through the pipe at unbelievable speeds. I couldn't hold my breath no longer, man. Throat, and you're holding your breath for too long. After a while, your body, your lungs just fight. Yeah, waist closed, you see a noise. Your body suffering to pull air. An unbelievable nightmare. your eyes burning. Every time you try to open your eyes, it
Does he have a
burning.
Jamaican accent?
Pitch black, you can't see nothing. Your throat burning, your ears ringing, your body sore. And at that point, I tell myself I was going to dead.
Caribbean.
Their struggle for survival was only beginning. The men were trapped inside a 1,200-foot-long oil pipe, disoriented, injured, and in absolute terror. Amidst this chaos and fear, the men tried to communicate and keep each other's spirits up. However,
That's looking grim, man. That is not a position I would like to be in. When you know you're about to run out of air and shit, that's cringe. Oh my god. Oh my god. Yeah, we're saving the guerrilla warfare for downtime during tomorrow's Summer Game Fest that's starting. There's usually sometimes downtime in between segments. And then we have a little something, a little bit of Monica in my life.